Harvest Moon fans, and well, okay, I kind of lost my enthusiasm right there. Anyway, I was supposed to do a video about the villagers, like the likes and stuff, but I decided not to because I still had to edit pictures, and there's not enough information about the things they like on the Yoshino Tennis site, so I decided not to do it. Instead, I'm gonna talk to you about the difference between Island of Happiness and Sunshine Islands. The majority of the people I found, they like Sunshine Islands better because of all the improvements and stuff. But that doesn't mean Sunshine Islands is an easier game. They both have their pros and cons, but I find this game has more pros than cons, and even, I don't know, this game kind of got harder and easier at the same time. That makes any sense whatsoever. So I hope I could... Harvest Sprite is in my house! This is the first time I've ever seen that ever happen to me. I'll talk to it. Oh, what was harvested today? 3 turnips. I shipped out everything that was harvested. That's it. 3 turnips! You fail! Oh well, that's okay. There's only one of him. And he's tiny, so I'll give him. And he was the first guy to work for me, so I'll leave you alone. Anyway, let's talk to it again. It's fun to see how there's more stuff every time I come here. Let me look around. Well, this is your first time coming here, so I don't see how things have changed since you've been here, because you've never been in my house unless you kind of secretly stalked me in my sleep. Anyway, I totally went off topic because the Harvest Sprite totally made me get off topic. But anyway, so I'm gonna talk. So for the people who's confused about the two games, I hope to help you answer all the questions that you may have about these 2 interesting Harvest Moon games for the DS. Yes, and there's like random turnips because I harvested some and didn't harvest some and blah blah blah. Okay, I gotta stop going. See, I have more money now. I'm almost halfway to get the fishing rod. Anyway, I gotta stop going off topic or else I'm not gonna get this video up onto YouTube. Anyway, so the main changes. Okay, one of the main changes is the fact that the stylus controls are not required anymore, but you can use it. You can use the stylus or the control pad. See, I could move with the stylus if I wanted to. I could pick things up with the stylus. I can use the stylus to click on random things. But I could also use the control pad. Right now, I am now using the control pad. I find that it's easy to do both. Like, I don't know, like if I want to talk to someone, or I like, ooh, I could pick up stuff with my stylus, which is easy. I could move around, which is easy. I like using them both mechanics, because it gives me flexibility, and plus, so I like both. And also, instead of giving items just by using control pad, you could give items just by clicking on them, so you won't drop them. Okay, so I suggest using the stylus to give gifts, so you'll never drop them. If you could, yeah. So. Yeah, you said that before. Anyway, so main changes that you can now use both the stylus and control pad. You can choose whichever one is whichever one that you prefer or easier for you. In Island of Happiness, you can only use the stylus to move around and stuff, which was quite inconvenient for people. I didn't really care, but it was. They were just using the mechanics of the stylus for the DS. Nothing wrong with that, right? So, that's one of the changes. Also, another major change is the farm degree. Farm degree, now is, now is more important. Before, it's just, like, minor changes, like, you can brag about your high ranching level, or in Harvest Moon DS Key, you can get wallpaper for your house, depending how high of a level you get, blah blah blah. But in this game, it determines your progress in the game. Like, for example, You can only go down to the bottom of the mine if you have a high enough mining level to do so. So it might take a while for you to get up there. So if you want to do well mining, you need to do lots of mining before you can actually do it. So it's kind of like those other RPG games where you need to level up your stats before you can actually do better things. Like, I used to play RuneScape. Yeah, so that's kind of like that. It also reminds me of Rune Factory. Hey. Anyway, so that's one major thing. So I think that's a little harder, but I find it really interesting because it makes more sense, right? You need to practice your skills before you can able to do better things. Yeah. So yeah, but in Unhappiness you cannot. The farm degree points is just usually like, oh, you could brag about it, and you could, if you reach to rank Duke, you could rename Sunny Island if you want. So that's major different. And so there are 6 different categories that combine together to determine your overall farm degree. My farm degree right now is Novice Rancher level 3. Yeah, it's not very good, but I'm improving, yes. There's 6 categories: fishing, mining, cooking, crops, animals, and others. And they combine together to determine your overall farm degree. You can't really see the point values per category, but you will notice this change every time you go up a level. So yeah, I find it a bit challenging. I think I said this already. Anyway, so that's one thing that changed. I actually like this because more realistic. I don't know. Some people might not like it, but it'll be harder to woo people and stuff like that. And hard to get money, yeah, so you need to... Okay, anyway, continuing on, yes, okay. Another thing that has changed is that there are random events, like I said in the last video. Actually, 2 videos ago. Anyway, so replacing all the crazy hard event paths you could have, now there are random events, so you could see random events and... What the heck? Okay, there. You can see random events if they have 6.5, whatever, 35,000 FP towards you. So that's one big difference. And some other minor changes include the sun and water point system for crops is a lot easier. Like, cloudy days count for 1 point of sun, and sunny days count for 2, and really hot days count for 3 instead. Just randomly doing this. Anyway, and also you could get different colors of animals, different colors of pets. Like for the dog, you get different colors. For the cat, you get black or white. For the pig, you get black and pink. For the horse, you can get white and brown. So you get some variety, which is cool. And also for your animals, like you could get a Jersey cow if you have you could get upgrade animals if you can, I don't know, what was it again? Just wait. Actually, I don't know, okay, but also, watering your crops, you can only do up to 2 watering per day. So, like, when you water once, it'll be a little bit damp, and if you water twice, it'll be a lot damper. Maybe I'll show you, just because. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, if I use it, you see it's a lot darker than the other crops, because there's the rain and my watering can. So, yeah, I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. That's weird, you can't water more than one, that's weird. Anyway. Also, there are new marriageable candidates for each character. Will for the girls and Lily for the guys. Also, you can befriend and hire wild animals to fetch you items, which is kind of cool. Kind of like True Tranquility and Animal Parade. I actually never had this type of thing happen to any Harvestman game that I played, so this might be very interesting for me. Also, for the greenhouse, you can have up to 3 season-specific sunstones, which gives you which gives your crops 3 sun points per day if you grow indoors. That makes any sense. Yeah. So I think that's a lot easier to use the greenhouse, I think. Also, there are more things to collect. It's like a collectathon game. So this game's gonna like keep me occupied for a long time because I like to collect everything in the game, finish my shipping list, finish my fishing list and mining list, blah blah blah. So there are, let me see here. There's 143 different kinds of fish, 220 cooking recipes, 40 mushroom types, 100 sunstones, and so on. So for those people who want to get 100%, this is gonna keep you occupied for a long time. Yes, and also harvest price can be higher to enchant things like Harvestman DS and Cute, which has changed from Island Happiness when they didn't do much at all.